Hi Virgo, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of January, I have two special sales offer available. One is an extension to have the 2020 sneak peek reading. So it's a reading that looks upon what kind of major themes, opportunities, and challenges might be a part of this new year cycle for you. And the other one, it's called Make a Wish. It's also reading that focuses on 2020 energy, but more specifically when it comes to intentions you have for love and relationships, career and finances, health and well-being, and personal growth and evolution. So basically we look at one intention to each area and see the likelihood of your wishes coming to fruition or not during this year, what energies might be working against it, what energies might be at your favor. So if you would like to know more details again about those specials, just email me, or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Virgo, I do feel like some of you Virgos are generating, a lot of abundance. There's an opportunity to generate something that's financially looking good. But there's also this sensation of with it comes something attached that might not be so good. So basically, I feel like there's some money coming your way with the Ace of Pentacles. There's some opportunity to also fix any type of problems or situations, struggles that you might be having materially. But it's like the more you have, the more you attract when it comes to finances, the more you will have to manage. There's this sensation of needing to manage your material life to make it more structured, to make it more solid, to make it more functional. That might be giving you a little bit of a headache, I feel, during mid-January. It's like you want to organize some things in your life that feel like you have been distracted from, and it's like you want and you need to take a certain stand, either in the type of work you're doing, either in the opportunities you're seeking. You need to put yourself out there. You need to show a side to you that is very confident, that is very charismatic, that is very outspoken, and you might be fleeing from playing this role because you would rather just be away, not care, not do, not show up. It's like you want to be in your bubble. And every time you are in your bubble, Virgo, during mid-January, to run from responsibilities or to run from doing, what you need to be doing to find good results, something will burst that bubble and bring you back to the reality of how things are, either because you're going to be struck with money issues, with issues of people demanding your attention, with complaints about from your clients or from in your work with clients. Anytime you're doing something purposefully to sabotage again your growth, I feel like you will not get away with it easily, because the Six of Swords is the challenge. The challenge is to get away, is to have that break, is to be in that bubble, is to have the silence, to detach. This is not a moment of detachment. This is a moment of exhibition, okay? Of the actual, it's like, it's a moment to show what you're really made of. And you're like getting stage fright for some of you, or you're just not 100% sure. I also feel for some of you, if you want to move in that direction. I feel like for some of you that you're being presented with this great new job opportunity, or this amazing new opportunity to make money or to generate more abundance into your life, or this investment that is really calling to your spirit, or this amazing relationship that seems to offer a lot of value into your life. It feels like you see the value of it, but again, you're not completely sure if that's where you want to go, if that's the direction your life should be taking. And so for some of you Virgos, you're in this analysis mode where you want to be 100% sure in something that most likely you will never be. And along, and with it, there's this feeling of you're wasting some time. I feel like some of you that have been, again, avoiding any type of avoidance you have been doing, as small and simple or as more important and relevant, avoidances will not be tolerated from the universe to Virgo. So you better not to, because I also feel like there's a sensation of regret that some of you could then experience if you don't take matters seriously and in your hands, because you actually have a lot of power here. You see, the Queen of Wands as your advice is to embody what this energy has to give you. And the Queen of Wands is fierce, is passionate, is creative, is eccentric, is filled with joy, is colorful, warm. It's that type of personality that everyone notices, because the light that emanates from this queen, it's very, very, very special. It's someone that is in control of herself and of her destiny, someone that feels very empowered, someone that is self-reliant. Your advice is to embody the energy of this queen. And the feeling here is that, again, this queen draws a lot of attention. And some of you don't want this attention. Some of you don't want to be noticed, or you don't want things to be so talked about, or things to be so out there. You want to keep some level of discretion. It's going to be hard to have that discretion in an energy that is about exposure. It's funny because a lot of signs that I've read so far have this issue with things coming out and things being public, things being exposed. Your energy, it's about just exposing something that you're naturally good at, but yet you resist to embody, yet you resist to put out. It's not something that it's like fabricated. This energy is something that is with you. This energy is something that you have. You know that you can do a good job. You know you can sell any idea and product and anything when you set yourself to do it. You know that you can draw in the attention, the lust, the love, the desire, the curiosity from any person. And knowing that might be even the problem, because it's like some of you Virgos, you carry some sort of guilt with this, a feeling of guilt or shame associated with this, attractiveness and capabilities that you hold. You're so complete as a woman, as a man. You have so much by yourself going on. That makes you special is also what makes you feel awkward and embarrassed. And during mid-January, this might be super relevant, because there might be something coming that requires, you to switch, to this Queen of Wands energy. It's something that is something where you need to be in your convincing behavior, courageous behavior, a risk taker, someone that knows what it wants, period. Someone that does the work, period. Someone that there's no gray areas here. It's like yes or no, type of energy. So it's time to also during mid-January to do things and act and relate in a way that it's more assured, okay, by your side, coming from your side, like where you're asked to be more sure of the things you get yourself involved with, because again, there's no time to waste. And if something you're doing or putting energy into is just because, and you don't even know why, again, you're going to be called out on that. It's like, in a way, Virgo is like, you cannot get away. You cannot get away with things that are obviously, again, undermining your potential and your growth, and the potential and growth for other situations to bloom, to happen the way that they're supposed to. You could be putting a lot of problems into things that are naturally happening, and they should be naturally evolving in that direction, but you could be putting a lot of problems into the natural process, because again, a part of you wants to evade, it wants to escape, it wants to move in a different direction from the direction of happiness or the direction of progress. And you must understand why you want to run from the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. It's a need to get real with yourself, Virgo. And in a way, mid-January can be a little bit difficult for you because of this. It's like, it's being really, 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 really honest with yourself, where you're not finding the perfect excuses, right, tailored to the high level of intelligence that you have. This is not about finding ways to hide the real truth here. I feel like this Ace of Pentacles energy could also be bringing into your life some sort of benefit. It could be that you might be receiving extra cash, a gift of money. It could be that you are, receiving a gift on its own, but something pricey, something high value, something as well unexpected. For some of you, that could be as well inheritances here. It could be that you're receiving something that is like an inheritance. For others of you, there's just this feeling of cutting as well with excesses that bring your finances down. So there's something here about expenses that some of you might be looking at as well and need to look at seriously, like where can I apply better my resources. There's a feeling of struggle yet opportunity with money. I also feel like some of you just don't want to be... The thing here with the Queen of Wands is you don't want to be a sheep, right? You don't want to follow the crowd. You want to make sure that you keep your individuality and you keep your work and you keep your relationships with this very, original vibe about them. You want a special type of things in life. So for Virgos that are connecting with this message, the question is, if you want what's rare, special, unique, outstanding, how can you want that? Want something you don't own yet on yourself? You know what I mean? It's like you need first to be covered within your own magic, within your own sensation of being a rare item yourself. You need to embody that you are outstanding, that you are great at what you do. And this is not about, this is not about complimenting your ego. This is not about trying to make you feel better about yourself by exaggerating, the things you're good about. This is about recognizing that in you, there's that same thing you want to find out there in the world and in people. But you can't find that if you yourself are following the sheep in the crowd by not, by not stepping out of it when it's needed, by not taking risks, by not being, different when you want to be. It's like you're too controlling about a creative process of your own. And this makes you not be authentic about it in a way. It's like you can't control and discriminate your own creative process. Because if you do that, it stops being creative. It's just a rational, a rational listing of the things that you want to do for a reason. It's like you're just not allowing the process to take over you and the change naturally to happen. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.